Hello everyone, how's Karen and the kids? Life's been pretty interesting. Um, yeah, I'm in college now, and I haven't made a video in almost a year. So, I mean, that's not entirely true. I'm uploading on the college YouTube channel, and I have a radio show. Um, but it's been very, very hard. I can't really be edgy on college stuff, but I've also been sick. But yeah, man, it's been rough. I miss normal YouTube. I miss being able to be edgy, dude. Um, I miss all of it. So I'm gonna try to make videos talking about things that I really want to talk about. Of course, I do get to talk about some things I want to talk about, but the administration's been really breathing down my neck recently, because I got complaints because, you know, people are saying I criticize Israel too much on the show. I'm getting complaints, and people aren't really backing me. So, you know, hey, that's life. I should have really expected that, to be honest. I guess I was sort of naive. I thought there would be a coalition of some sense, of some sort. I mean, this cold is destroying me, but I thought there would be some form of a coalition. There wasn't. But yeah, I mean, I've been working, man. I've been working. Not just the college radio station, not just the college YouTube channel. I've been fighting this whole semester to get a conservative club started at my college, and it finally happened. It finally happened 2 days ago. The whole semester, actually, I fought before the semester even started. I fought while I was in high school over summer vacation. It was originally going to be called the Christian Republicans, but you know, they wouldn't have that. So we had to yeah, this sucks, man. This sucks. I had to become the conservative, the conservative club. What even is that? Doesn't matter. It's going to be my club. I'm going to be president, so I have a lot more control. And yeah, dude. Yeah, it's been a crazy. It's been a crazy semester. I but there's been a silver lining, a significant silver lining. The youth are waking up. So, you know, the administration, student government, student media, the departments, they might still be normies, but the frats are taking over. The frats, part of the school staff. I'm not going to be too specific. Yeah, I mean, we're infiltrating. And what do I mean by infiltrating? That sounds nefarious. That sounds malicious, but it's not. We're improving the school, and we're going to improve the nation. I think that truly, it's inevitable. It's inevitable. There's no stopping it. I think I've awakened something. Because, look, okay, you guys haven't heard from me for forever. So let me just start sort of toward the beginning. I might have been responsible for getting a teacher fired. So, since the first day of school, I've been fighting. Somewhat covertly, but a little bit of publicity. Mostly through endorsements, campaigning for other SGA people, student government people, to get into positions of power, kind of like on the download, trying to on the down low, trying to get people recruited for my club, stuff like that. But also, I did a petition against Emily Taylor. Emily Taylor is an English professor at my college. Or was. Well, technically speaking, still is. And so, I had a petition. It was only one day. Because SGA shut me down. So it was only one day. We got about 80 signatures calling for her to be fired. About 80 signatures. And we sent that over. And we also got some alumni involved. One of my buddies, his dad is very good friends with the president of the college. Donates a lot of money to the college. And so his dad wrote a letter, sent it over. And I also might have gotten some state officials involved that threatened to pull public funding. Now, why this teacher? Why? Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was angry. I was a little mad. Because, I mean, you know what I'm about now. Well, maybe you guys don't. That's completely fair. I haven't uploaded in like a year, but wasn't the biggest fan of Charlie Kirk before his assassination. I wasn't a big fan of him. Over the summer, I was very frustrated with him. I called him a Trump sycophant. I called him a coward. I called him a lot of things that if I knew he was going to die, I regret it. But I would take it back if I knew he was going to die, especially like that. But I was not a fan of him at all. I thought he was a Zionist shill. I thought he was, yeah. But I wrote this petition because this Emily Taylor wrote an article. Basic feminist stuff. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. Basic, left-wing stuff, which that's not really what bothered me. What bothered me was just was the end. It was the call to action. And in it, she said that, this is the summary. I can probably pull up the screenshot. I'll put that in post. I'll probably put up the screenshots. But she said that the reason why he was assassinated, why he got shot in the neck in front of his daughter and wife, is because he had problematic views, and those views caused a lot of harm to people, right? And her call to action was for people, in order to prevent this from happening again, to simply not have those political opinions. Now, I took huge issue with this because, Charlie Kirk is he's the standard conservative, he's the standard Republican. That was an attack on my dad, my mom. That was an attack on a lot of my friends, family. That was ridiculous, And I don't even agree with Charlie Kirk. Yes, he was arrogant sometimes. Yes, he was a bit of a provocateur sometimes, in the sense of he was smug, and sometimes he wasn't the most consistent individual when it came to free speech and things like that. Sure, whatever, right? And yes, we have our issues. We have our issues with some of his political opinions. Absolutely. But to justify the violence, and that's really what it is. I see my classmates, they're giggling about it. Day after, they're giggling about it. Remember my my professor asked about it because, the professors aren't really that big of a problem. People make a big deal about woke professors. And don't get me wrong, like that English teacher, yes. There are some other ones, yes. But it's really the students, dude. Nobody talks about the students, dude. Some of them just come out rotten, or come in rotten. Like some of them are just come in brain rotted with this rhetoric. Like it's not even like the woke professors indoctrinating them. That's just who they are as a person. And I think some of that needs to be taken into account. But they're giggling about it. The professor's trying to do this tactfully. So the day after, he says, hey, something very bad happened, pretty much, and he's like, how's everybody feeling about it? Did anybody see what happened? And this guy goes like, yeah, I seen the video, you want to see it, man? Like giggling about it. This one chick, she deflects completely. It's like, she goes, well, I don't see why people are upset when they should be upset about school shootings. And it's like, what? Like, I don't understand where any of this is coming from. So, this is a bit of a tangent. I apologize. I'm supposed to be recapping. But pretty much, yes. I did a petition to get Emily Taylor fired. And now she's on academic leave for the rest of the school year. So I've been very, very active on campus. And I've made enemies very, very quickly. Not completely intentionally. I thought it wasn't going to be as controversial as it was. That was naive of me. That was stupid of me. But I thought it was going to be not so bad. I don't know. But yeah, there is no right-left coalition. There is none. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter because they don't really care about it. See, they don't really care. They don't really care about Palestine. They don't. They don't care about. They don't care about that kind of thing. I do. I care about innocent lives being killed, which is why I'm willing to put aside our different, which are very big differences, by the way. Very huge differences. Very outside of their more pro-Palestine. Outside of that, socially, they're disgusting. They're freaks. Okay? I'm tired of it. I'm so sick of it. They're freaks. Okay? And I mean that sincerely. They're freaks. They're dysgenic. They're disgusting. They're gross. They're grotesque. I know that all means the same thing. But nonetheless, they're putrid. And so, if I'm willing to compromise and you're not, what does that really say? That says that you don't really care, And so I'm sick of all of it, man. I'm going back on YouTube. I'm reviving my dead channel. Because I need it, because there's a good chance I'm gonna get fired from my radio station job next semester. The guy that runs it is vouching for me because he's a cool guy. But it's not gonna last forever, There's only so much he can do, and I respect that. So it's not gonna last forever. I'm getting random frivolous complaints that I'm stalking people or something. Because I go to the radio station where I work and I wait for my time slot. Suddenly it means I'm stalking people and I'm watching them while they're doing their show. Like, who do you think you are even? Who do you even think you are, genuinely? Like, let's say I'm a creep, right? Why would I be attracted to you? Like, you're fat. You're fat, dude. Like, you have nose piercings. You dye your hair. You have nappy hair, by the way. You're trying to keep this as family friendly as possible. Like, so you're obese. You have piercings. You're probably fatherless. You know, you have mommy issues. Like, why would I want to, like, why you? Why, like, who do you think you are, genuinely? Like, and I listened to your show. I tried to listen to your show. It's gay smut, bro. It's gay smut. You're disgusting in every possible way, externally and internally. Like, why do you think... Like, don't even flatter yourself. Like, why do you think anybody... Like, ugh. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, I might get fired from the radio station, and I'm kind of cool with that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's about it, dude. I'm moving up. I'm trying to get in the student legislature, and then I'm gonna try to run for state representatives. It's like, oh, bad language or something. Like, truly, I don't care. I didn't name any names, so I don't care. The only reason why I didn't say anything at the school station or at the school channels, because I know they'll know who I'm talking about, because they know who they are. They know they're nappy headed, and they know they're ugly, and they know they're fat. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, dude, yeah. So hopefully I'll see you guys soon. This has been just a completely incoherent rant. I apologize. But yeah, I'm just so done, man. I'm not even joking. I'm on my villain arc. I'm on my villain arc, guys. Yeah. New videos. That'll be less censored. Not completely uncensored, but less censored. Later on. Sorry. Jeez, man. I'm dying, bro. I'm dying. But, yeah, dude. Videos that will be less censored coming soon. Yep. That's it. All of that just to say that. Bro, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die by the time next semester rolls around. But, yeah. See ya.